Good evening. You're welcome to another edition of Import-Export Platform Facebook Live from 3 Pest Trade Academy. My name is Dele Ayemibo. Today we are looking at part 65. Part 65 of starting and managing export business. Starting and managing export business, part 65. In the morning, we discussed extensively on some very important and critical issues around export market entry strategy. We discussed the hurdles to be crossed in trying to get a buyer in an export market. And these hurdles have been classified at 3 Pest Trade Academy. We classify these hurdles into 5. Number 1 is the credibility hurdle. Number 2 is the companion hurdle. Number 3 is the character hurdle. Number 4, competence hurdle. Number 5, cash hurdle. A buyer will not tell you this. They might not even be able to arrange in their mind this. But at the back of their mind, as they're communicating with you, they are trying to draw their comfort. But what we have been able to do is to come up with, over the years, from our experience or experiences, what makes it easier for them to be able to draw their comfort as they relate with you on a particular export project. What are the things that makes it easier for them to be able to draw their comfort? What are those things that make it easier for them to be able to draw their comfort? And those are the things we highlighted in these 4 steps. 5 P's rather, 5 C's rather. Some call it 5 C's of credit. But you know what? When we begin to see put in perspective how vital these C's are, not just for export business, for even other businesses, then we'll probably be able to appreciate what we need to do with those 5 P's. Because for many, what men don't understand is the fact that for everybody you see doing any particular business successfully, there are secrets. Some call it success secret. People call it different names. But just know that there are secrets behind every business that are able to be successful. If someone finds it easy to get buyer and you are finding it difficult to get buyer, know that there are secrets and that what you need to do is to simply know what the secrets are and find a way to align yourself with it. Know what the secrets are and find a way to align yourself with it. So that at the end of the day, it becomes easier for you to replicate what they are doing. One of the major challenges for many in getting buyers, in export business, is getting buyer. And in just 5 words, we've been able to put together the secret. That if you are going to get buyer, because in the morning I made a statement, I said, getting contact of a buyer is not getting contract from that buyer. That I'm able to get contact, because if you follow what I did on Sunday evening, I talked about, Saturday and Sunday actually, I talked about the options, how you can get buyer through trade fairs. I talked about how you can get buyer by going through trade fairs, by working with friends and relatives abroad, by working with trade portals online. But if I'm able to get an attention of a buyer through that channel, I should realize that to be able to get contract, after getting the contact details, phone call, email, to get the contract, purchase order, agreement, sale purchase agreement, to be able to get that, what I'm discussing now, or what we discussed in the morning, are the things to be put in place. So that means the job is not yet completed simply because I've been able to get contact. The job is completed when I've been able to get contract. The job is not completed simply because I'm able to get contact. The job is completed when I'm able to get contract. This is so important, so critical, so vital, and we need to take them seriously. Take them seriously. Why? If you don't take it seriously, you might become, hooray, eureka, finally, I've been able to get attention of a buyer. But you have not been able to cross the hurdles that will make it difficult for you to get the contract from that buyer. So having looked at hurdles to be crossed, now we are going to look at your email proposal. Now you want to send email. You'll be able to get the contact of the buyer. The buyer does not know you, don't know him, but you have access to him because of the trade portals online. And now you are going to send your first email to him. First email to him. All experts sending email to a potential buyer abroad should ensure that a full corporate offer is attached to that mail. Don't put everything in the body of the mail. Ensure you have a letterhead and put the full corporate offer details in that letterhead. That you have a letterhead is communicating a message. Most likely this is a serious business. And the letter is signed and sealed, then scanned and attached to your email, and then sent out to the buyer. Before I go into the content of the full corporate offer, the full corporate offer is supposed to show credibility. Companion, this email is showing credibility, it's showing companion, it's showing character, it's showing competence, and possibly cash. Remember, I said the lowest expression of money to mankind is cash. And that if mankind can focus on the intangible money, then it becomes inevitable for us to attract the tangible money. And the intangible money are the credibility, the companion, the character, the competence, and the cash. These are all the type of money. But the intangible one are the first four: the credibility, the companion, the character, the competence. And the intangible one is the cash. The intangible one is the cash. So your job is to show the buyer that you're a credible seller, that you have team working with you. So if you are sick, the business is going on, that you can be trusted, your word is your bond, and that you have what it takes in terms of competence to deliver. So in your mail, in the body of the mail, put detail of your company profile, 2-3 paragraphs. Don't let it be too long. One of the major commodities in our world today, in fact, it's been said that one of the most scarce commodity in our world today is attention. Attention. Attention is one of the most scarce commodity in our world today. Attention is one of the most scarce commodity in our world today. People have a very short attention span. The implication of that is this: if you do not be concise in the detail you are providing, if you bore the people with so much story and you lost them along the line, they might not read your message eventually. And when you are scanning the document, please ensure the document that you are scanning can easily be opened. Maximum 2-3 MB maximum. So that when they click it in a short time is downloaded. Don't go and do scanning that is about 10, 20, 30 MB. Why? A one-page document scanned that you can even convert to PDF, 30 MB, that will not make sense at all. 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 So what you want to do is to ensure that at the end of the day, the people you are dealing with, you demonstrate to them that you value their time. You demonstrate to them that you value their time. If you know how valuable and important this is, you won't joke with it. That's why the file you are attaching should not be too heavy, number one. The file you are attaching should not be too heavy. Number two, the summary of your company should not be inundating. Should not be inundating. The summary of your company. That's why I said 3 paragraphs. And that 3 paragraphs summarizes information that can make them to see you as being credible. You're telling them the company, summary of the vision. Don't know if it's long, don't put it there in detail. Summary of what you've done as a company. Summary of what you want to do, the reason why you're writing them, and letting them know the other detail are in the attachment. Please note, put the product you want to sell and put the specification in the body of the mail. In summary, don't send a mail to a buyer without an email signature. Don't send a mail to a buyer without an email signature. Don't send a mail to a buyer without an email signature. If you know how important this is, you will heed to this advice. Do not send a mail to a buyer without an email signature. It is so important, so important, that if you are trying to send a mail to a buyer, ensure the mail have signature. And I'm saying this and I'm repeating it because when you send a mail without a signature, you are communicating a message. You are communicating a message. You are simply telling the buyer, you know what? You cannot reach me. I am unreachable. You need to go through my PA to reach me. You need to demonstrate to the buyer that you are reachable. Demonstrate to the buyer that you are reachable. Demonstrate to the buyer that you are reachable. If you know how important this is, so that if they are interested, they won't be guessing, how do I reach this guy? This is a product I'm looking for, so how do I reach this guy? And they are searching, they can't find your email signature. That is a very bad sign that this person does not even know what he wants. How do you say you want to sell? You have sent me your details, and now I need to reach you, and it's becoming difficult for me to reach you. What is an email signature? An email signature is the information about yourself or your company on the lower left corner of your email. For example, my name is Dele Bamidele Ayemibo, lead consultant, Treat Impest Trade Academy. Number 11, the Bolashadi Street off Adela Boost, Surulere, Lagos, Nigeria. Phone number, email, Skype ID, BBI. You put all those details, as many details as possible for them to be able to see. Why? You are looking for buyer, right? If you are looking for buyer, then you should make it easier for the buyer to reach you through different channels. If he has Skype, he will Skype you. If it's WhatsApp, he will WhatsApp you. If it's email, he will send you email. If it's to call you, he will call you. And you have all those information provided. And also letting me know the company you are represent, and the capacity. Please note, if the company name on the attached full corporate offer letterhead is different from the company name in your signature, you are sending the wrong message. You are sending the wrong message. You are sending the wrong message. You are telling them that the company that want to export is not the company sending email. You are saying that the company that want to export is not the company sending email. And they're asking themselves, so why are you sending us email? The company that want to export is not the one sending us email. Why? Why? The company that want to export is not the company sending email. Why? And this is so important. This is very important. Very, very, very important. Very, very, very important. I'm talking about this and emphasizing it so much because many people have lost opportunity to get buyer for the product they sell. They are making effort on one hand. They are making that effort difficult on the other hand. They are making effort on one hand. They are making the result of that effort difficult on the other hand. So as you make effort on one hand, make it easy for yourself also to be able to see the result of your effort by putting your detail. So what are the things that should be inside the full corporate offer? I hope I'll be able to finish this tonight. If I'm not able to finish it tonight, no problem. As usual, we make it past 66 tomorrow. We make it past 66 tomorrow. What are those things that should be part of the full corporate offer? Number one, seller's name. I will read through them, then I will explain them one by one. Number one, seller's name. Number two, seller's contact address. Number three, product description. Number four, quality specification. Number five, minimum order. Number six, maximum order. Number seven, payment method. Number eight, payment terms. Number nine, duration for shipment. Number 10, unit price. Number 11, Incoterms. Number 12, contract period. Number 13, inspection agent. Number 14, country of origin. This full corporate offer, FCO, contains very critical and important information, such that when the buyer sees it, the buyer already know that this most likely this is a serious seller. All the information the buyer need to take a decision if he's going to work with me, do business with me, I've made them available already. All the information. Every goddamn information required, I've made them available already. Every information needed. Every information needed, I've made them available already. Ab initio, at the beginning of a transaction. In making them available, what exactly am I doing? I'm giving them the power to take a decision. I'm not leaving them with any guesses. For them to take a decision if they are going to deal with me or not, if they are going to work with me or not. Let me go through that list and then explain to you. Number one, buyer's name, seller's name. Why? Seller's name need to be stated because they might need to Google your name and check up. This company name, who are they? That's why I strongly recommended that you can't say you want to export and you start sending mail to a buyer abroad without a website. Without a website. I think with 10, 15, 20K you can set up a website. If you don't have a website, sorry, you are not ready for international trade at all. A buyer should be able to go to your website and see what you have to offer and be comfortable to say, okay, I think the website is good. I think they are serious, because you can see the picture. If you have a factory, picture of your factory, picture of your product, picture of yourself, picture of your staff, picture of your team. Look, your website, we have enough information that when they see the website, they can conclude that, look, this company must be serious. It will now be that, okay, maybe they are not buying yet, they want to buy later. But from the information on the website, you have demonstrated clearly that you are a very, very serious company. Clearly. Just by the information available to them on your website. So having a website is so important. Anyone, entrepreneur, that does not have a website should not bother starting to discuss an export transaction with a buyer. You are going to be communicating a wrong message. They'll be wondering, how can you say you want to export to an individual who doesn't know you, doesn't know your company, hearing it for the first time, and he cannot Google you, your company, and yourself on the internet. So you can see your internet footprint and know exactly what kind of person are you. Even if you have not exported, they should be able to know what you are doing in your country. And sometimes you'll be amazed how much your buyer will know about you, because they will do their due diligence. They are the one parting with cash. If he's desperate for the product and he doesn't mind giving advance, he will do the due diligence to be sure of who he's giving money to. Sometimes they contact their embassy in Nigeria, who will engage lawyers to do due diligence on you without you knowing. Your presence on the internet with up-to-date information gives you credibility. Your presence on the internet with up-to-date information gives you credibility. As they are checking your email signature, checking your website, checking your full corporate offer, everything correlates, the same name, the same address, the same everything. Seller's name. Number 2, seller's address. Seller's address. Seller's address. Seller's address. The reason for the seller's address is such that if such a buyer contacts his embassy in Nigeria, and the embassy need to check the address you put that your company is located, and they will send someone randomly to come and make an inquiry, will they find you? Will they find you? I'm trying to let you understand how full corporate offer can boost your credibility. The address on your website, the address on your full corporate offer attached in your mail, the address in your email signature, are they consistent? Are they similar? That address is just your house, or your factory, or your office. Be rest assured, wherever it is, it's a place they can come and meet you anytime, preferably your office or factory. If you use your house as your office, it should be such that you have a section there that if someone comes from outside, they will see you, and it's an office setting, because some people have a duplex. On top is their home, down is their office. That's okay. But they must be able to meet you there. They must be able to meet you there. They must be able to meet you there. These are the things that gives confidence. These are the things that shows you are serious. You can be trusted. They can do business with you. Because when the people in Nigeria come to do that due diligence from their embassy, wherever it is they are engaging, they are going to give a feedback about you. And you want them to give a good information, a good recommendation, a good impression of where they found and saw about your company on the internet. I'll be rounding off now, and I'll continue tomorrow the full corporate offer, and I will start from the product description. My name is Dele Ayimipa. This is Import Export Platform, Facebook Live from 3D Trade Academy. Remember, this video is on our YouTube channel, and you can subscribe to our YouTube channel that's 3T Impacts. Please remember, if you visit our YouTube channel, to subscribe. Help us also to click the like button, drop your comment, click the bell so you can get notification, and lastly, but not the least, share. Thank you very much. See you tomorrow morning, and bye for now.